Um, so I don't have one ready. So I'm going to record one. It's 4 o'clock. I'll probably post it 7:30 Eastern. Let's see. All right. So now we're going to Eterna City. Still, we got to it last part, but then I know I came back to this part just to sort of finish off. I think I said I was gonna fight them all. I thought I could. Well, you can, at least half of them. Fisher Joseph. Not good enough. Good. What move does the most? Bumblebee. Not very effective. Oh wait, duh. I can use Luxio. I had a very interesting day at work yesterday. I woke up not feeling great at all, and my insulin pump for type 1 diabetes care, the site did not fully go into my skin, and so technically, well, it didn't work really. And so as soon as I got to work at like 7 a.m., 7 a.m., my blood sugar just started going from like 90, 100 up to by the time I left, it was like 380, 390, and I was feeling awful. Like I was throwing up. You know, not to be too graphic, but that's how it was. But before I left, I was moving a grill that I had built at work, and I was moving it by myself stupidly. I ripped up like half of my nail bed on my middle finger, and then like the very edge of my ring finger. So I've never really had that happen before, and it kind of felt like you put a band-aid on a steak. Like it's not going to do anything because I think it's pretty much already dead skin from like the integumentary system. So it's like, did it really do anything? I don't think so. But I started putting like I washed it with soap, cleaned it as best I could, let it dry out, and put a band-aid on it. I don't know. But it was just very interesting since I hadn't really had that happen before. And then once I got back to my house, I fell right to sleep. Okay, that's not a lie. That's a lie. I spent like 30 to 40 minutes on Instagram Reels. I gotta get off of it. I know I do. I deleted TikTok. I deleted and deactivated my Twitter account. Anytime you get on there, it just feels like bots interacting with people. Nah, it's probably, yep. But yeah, that was my day yesterday, and then today I had off, so I just went really to the store to get groceries for today, and then Valentine's Day on Saturday. The most annoying thing, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in other videos, at like when I first started posting, I am so sick of going to like through the card section area because I just want to see. It's like a scratch that you don't have to itch, but you could if it's there. There are 0 One Piece or Pokemon cards anywhere in that store. And they're labeled at least like 3 times. How many fuckers does he have? Oh, all 6. All 6. Anyways. And it's so annoying because I only have 2 of these packs from the recent one that came out, I think almost a month ago at this point. And it's so annoying because they're empty at 3 different Targets and even a Walmart that's right next to where I work. So when I leave, if I'm having a decent day, I stop by, and it will most likely progressively make it a little bit worse, but not bad, because I'm like, all right, I'm saving money, but at the same time, I want a full set one day, and I feel like it's only going to get harder and harder to do that. Or I can pay like 150, 160 bucks for like one of the booster boxes, which I don't have the money for. So it's just going to be individual packs to build the set to my own. Alright, so we went 75% on here. And tonight for dinner is Cajun chicken pasta. Is going to do a crock pot recipe, but it was like 2 o'clock whenever I was looking at the recipe for it, and it said 5 to 7 hours of cooking, and I was like, well, that means about 9 o'clock dinner at the latest, or at the earliest, if it takes 2 hours to get back and throw it on and get everything cooked. So, old-fashioned way it is. Goodbye, Goldine. In the first video, I had talked about like it'd been funny if we had gotten like a Bidoof or I don't know. I really can't even think of a second Pokemon that I used growing up as somebody you're just going to teach all of the hidden moves to. But now that you can do like the hidden moves without needing the Pokemon, I guess it's pretty cool. What are you, Potion? Alright. So we're in Eterna City, and if there is a gym here, I think it's the Bug Gym. Or the Bug type gym. So we should be able to get our second badge today. I think I'm only going to get maybe 30 to 45 minutes out of this ability to record right now. Let me guess, they're not in here. It was too easy to walk right in. Oh. Oh, looks like we're getting our second gym badge today. And I think I just blazingly walked in. I don't even know if I have enough potions. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you know what? Nobody alerted me. I kind of thought that's what happened. Kirby, baby. It's a Monsters Inc. reference, but although I think it's Shalubi. Yeah, you're cooked. I'm also cooked. Well, what was y'all's favorite cry noise that a Pokemon would make in any of the games? I think one of the ones that sits in my head, like whenever I think of playing this game, is Spiritombs. That one would have been horrible to get as a Pokemon for picking up. I think you have to talk like 32 different people underground to get them to even activate. And I don't even know if it's a guarantee you can re-catch them, or if it's just a one-time, you gotta hope you get lucky kind of thing. Another one, Luxray. I like the, like, almost big cat kind of noise. Past the two boulders, I think. Looks like you were good. Alright, so looks like flying is our best bet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Brett, you have a flying type. I think you know, you're right. I do. But I'll switch them the next time so that way Staravia can get some battling in. What are also some items I should be looking into trying to collect in here? I've mentioned the amulet coin, but that's really just like for the love of the money, for the fighting. When you go to that restaurant and you fight everybody for like 5,000 Pokebucks or Pokedollars, or there's stuff like berries. I don't really ever use them except for probably like the later gyms or the Elite Four champion battle. That was quick. No. Well, good thing we found all those antidotes in the forest. We didn't use them right away. Here's another thought process I have is, I don't know how far you could get into this. I feel like there's no limit to it once you can go underground. But if you start leveling up your whole team underground for like forever, because you'd keep right in the middle of 3 trees, that's it for my hint. You can go on forever. Is my guesstimate. I was just passing. Oh yeah. So do their levels for any gym battles or higher level fights equate to getting like that too, or is it like, you know, they're still level 15 here, or like 14, and I get up to like a level 35 or something? Are they going to be like super easy, or do they match you in a way? Like not exactly the same level, but a little higher out of respect for a battle. You will win. Maybe. think we're gonna win. I think we'll have our first death. Well, they only have one Pokemon. We'll just win this. I don't think they would have the poison again. I also did get some more drawings done I've done it the last couple of days, and I kind of forgot I did 2 of them. But I like the way they turned out, so I'm gonna use it for today's videos. Antidote. Use on you. Use on you. I also now sort of live in a sadder city because Nick Castellanos is no longer on the Phillies. He is a free agent. But of course, you know, it was kind of, if he was going to be able to return at all. I know a lot of people who were like, his demeanor, his attitude, and his like everything with the owners was in shambles. And now, of course, I don't know the full extent. I wasn't there, and I really don't read any of the reports. But if I had to guess who he would go sign with, because he's a free agent now, he can go with anybody, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to guess, having really no information on anybody's market or what they could afford, or their not salary cap, but like the limit they could get to before they do like a luxury tax, residing a couple teams that could easily pay it. I would guess enter division. I'm going to guess the Braves. I'm going to guess the Braves. Unless I've forgotten teams. NL East should be the Mets, the Braves, the Nationals, the Phillies, and Marlins. And then the Central, I will fight you, Gardenia. All right, honey. The Central NL should be the Pirates, the Reds, the Brewers, Pirates, Reds, Brewers. You can take a pick. Pirates, Reds, Brewers, Cubs, and I'm feeling dumb here. Pirates, Reds, Cubs, Brewers, am I forgetting a team from the other division? No. Why would you do that? Pirates, Reds, Cubs. Okay, the West is Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Giants, Rockies, and Padres. So I'm just missing one team in general. Alright, let's use some geographical hints. New York has the Mets. There's not any other teams up in that area that's a National League. Goodbye. Oh, Cardinals. Nah, keep it the same. And while we're at it, might as well name the American League teams. The Yankees, the Red Sox, Baltimore, Tampa Bay Rays, and Toronto, the Blue Jays. The Central is the White Sox, Royals, Detroit, Guardians, current. White Sox, Royals, Guardians, Tigers, I'm missing one in that area. No. Could be cooked, who knows? Not if I quick attack you and... I don't think that'll work. Maybe we get lucky here. Oh no. It was worth a shot. Bye, Staravia. We could get cooked here, I'm not gonna lie. God damn it, we might be cooked. Been too busy focusing on teams that don't matter to me right now. I don't have any revives, so... And our first loss. Goodbye. People who are watching this video and know every team off the top of their head are probably laughing, and that's fair. Because for the life of me, who was the other team? We gotta play it smarter. We'll go in with Staravia first. Because evidently they have the stronger attack that I was not utilizing. I didn't really even pay attention to the damage. The West is Astros, Rangers, Athletics, Mariners, and the Angels. So I'm missing one team again. Yes. Wing attack for all. Oh, why didn't I do that the first time? Before grass knot kicks my ass. Hell no. They can stay out. I guess this is what I also get for really just picking the fire types every single time. Maybe the occasional grass. But the fire type's what gets me, as you can hear the fire department out there. Maybe some ambulances, or probably an ambulance, if we're gonna be real. The fire trucks might have a little difficult time getting in. No! Kind of feeling like, who would I be maybe depressed that I have to play for a team? Pennsylvania, no American League. Damn it! How many of these things do you have? You didn't even leave. Oh no. Goodbye. Who would I be annoyed to play as? Like against, if I was like, oh, baseball this weekend. Who are the Royals playing? And you're like, well, first off, you're probably depressed that you're going to a Royals game. And we'll switch and give a potion to Staravia first before we throw them back out into battle at 40. Give ourselves a little bit of a chance. Oh, I know. Don't worry, you wiped out all three of mine with Rose Ray the last time. Goodbye, Luxio. Sorry. Oh! Sure. Nope. We might get our shit smoked again. Now, my thought process is maybe trying to, I don't know. Quick attack, it'll maybe do a little bit less damage. I don't know. Well, okay. I think this can work. Maybe not. Actually, it would just go down to equal level. Maybe I might have done nothing. Shit. And all of this turmoil because I can't remember who plays in the M.L.B's American League Central. Oh, it worked. Alright, we're at the 30-minute mark. We've gotten our second gym badge. Yeah! Okay. Tigers. Tigers. White Sox. Guardians. Royals. Who else is over there? I'm missing a whole geographic area, most likely. Oh, we gotta clean that badge. We have the forest badge. Sweet stickers. Dinkelberg. Is that grass knot? Yeah. Do we have any grass types? Yeah, Obama snow. Let's see. Somebody will be out here, I'm sure. Second gym, story building. I stand corrected. Royals. There's none in Alabama. There's none in Louisiana. Central. Alright, I think that's going to do it for Pokemon side of things, but now it looks like we have unfinished business. I gotta look at a map. I feel so dumb of who it could be. I'm not gonna look up the team. I'm just gonna look up the map. You can't even really probably see that, but we're gonna go with the Twins. Fuck. Well, we lost a battle against Gardenia, but we won the battle against them, as well as only needing a hit for 1 out of 30 M.L.B. teams. I don't even remember what kicked that off at this point. I think it was talking about Nick Castellanos getting free agented. But all right, I think that'll wrap it up here. We didn't get any evolutions, but we did get our second gym badge. Actually, let's see. What we need to do first is do a little scrub-a-dub-dub. Or can we? Or not, because you have to tap it? Alright. I guess you can't do it. Oh well. Alright, we have 38 Pokemon in the Pokédex. $37,000 or Pokédollars. Alright. Appreciate the support. This is technically day 9 of having this account, but day 5 of recording it, I think. A week ago was the 5th. So 3rd? Yeah. About 5 days now of recording stuff for this. 7 hours in. 3 of our Pokemon that we are going to get, at least the evolutionary chain that we are going to get. We have 3 more to go. The next one I think we'll probably run into would be Ghastly. Then we'll get to Haunter and then try to hopefully trade for Gengar. And then Abomasnow later on, and Azumarill. I just gotta remember where you find Marill, or even I don't remember the first evolution, Azurill, or I don't even know. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Appreciate the support recently, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their Thursday afternoon and a good Friday and even Valentine's Day. Sunday, might also be a stream day for Pokemon again. I realized I did mess up last time, and I assumed incorrectly that the people who were also watching at the same time were live audience members. Apparently, when you stream on OBS, it'll count that, and then I had it open to see if each thing chat-wise would pop up. So it was just myself. But that was a fun learning curve. Anyways, have a good night. Be sure to turn on notifications, comment, like, subscribe, whatever you feel to help the channel. Really would appreciate it, and have a great night.